So, Coach, coming off a tough loss at home, but going into two tougher opponents this weekend against two top 25 teams, could you just tell us about what you take from last week going into this week?
Well, I think what we take out of last week, we got to be positive and stay on track here. I mean, credit again to Arizona, come into Pullman, a difficult place on Friday night. Great crowd, largest crowd over the years. And, they're unique in how they play. I think the disappointing thing for us is their uniqueness didn't really affect us. It was our lack of scoring that caused us not to win the game. I mean, we had 20-some shots, 25, 20, I'm not sure which stat. But, we got to stay positive, and we created the opportunities. It was probably one of our better soccer games. We've had some great halves throughout the year here, but it was one of our better soccer games. The ball didn't go in the net. We got to move on. If we're going to sit there and continue to worry about that, that's not going to help us down the road.
And you talked a little bit about the largest crowd in school history on Friday, and you've already set the attendance record for a single season with 2 games left to play this weekend. Could you just comment on the fan support this year?
Well, the fan support's been tremendous. I mean, starts with the venue we have out there. The evenings have been beautiful. They do a great job. So we want to continue to invite everybody out to the lower soccer field, continue to support this Cougar soccer team and these young ladies. And, our last 2 conference games of the year coming this weekend, so we expect big crowds.
This is a team that's had experience in the last couple seasons with beating Stanford here at home. Does that help some of the older players? I mean, to them, it's probably not as tall of a task to just say, hey, everyone's beatable, we can do this just like anybody else can.
I mean, maybe yes and no. I mean, it's different staff, different players. Those players are left, some are still here. Obviously, every little thing will help. But we are a different team than they were years ago. So it's not going to be easy for both teams. I think it's going to be a great soccer game. We're definitely going to have a game plan. They are the preseason pick to win this conference. They are a great soccer team. So, our work will be cut out, but we'll be ready to go.
And when you talk about the goals and the opportunities, is there anything, a glaring issue to you that needed to be corrected that could have led to people finishing, or was it just kind of one of those tough luck days where you just take it and move on?
Well, we've been in games where our goalkeepers won us games, like the Arizona State game. Let's face it, Ella was tremendous. So we didn't really challenge their goalkeeper. I think our mistakes were our lack of finishing under pressure. So it wasn't like this keeper made fantastic saves. We made her look great, and she is a good keeper. But we put balls wide, we put balls high, we missed a couple of breakaways to start the game. I mean, it should have been 1 or 2-0 to start the first 10 minutes of the game. So it's a little bit more of a pressure situation that we didn't finish under pressure.
Given how tough Stanford is, and obviously their overall record where they stand in terms of the rankings, is there a team that they compare against that you've already played that matches up well in terms of preparing for?
No, they're very good. I mean, I would say in a possession rhythm, they're a little like Portland, but they score goals, they get forward. They're way different than Portland in that way. But from a possession standpoint, Stanford is as good as they get. They got goal scorers. They're well balanced. They know how to win. So we know it's a tall task, but I mean, no, nobody we played yet, for the most part, looks like Stanford.
And then you have California on Sunday. Just expectations from them, another top 25 team.
Yeah, I mean, you go from Thursday night, the preseason favorite, to right now, I think the hottest team maybe in the Pac-12 is Cal. They had a couple blimps earlier, but they had some injuries, so they're back. Neil's a fantastic coach. That team will be ready. They're hungry too. So it's a tight race here, but, again, never gets easy. That's why we're here in this conference. We're going to worry about Stanford first. That's a tall enough task, and then we'll focus in on Cal starting on Friday.
And then with Cal, they have the league's leading goal scorer. What do you do defensively to shut her down?
Well, and in that area, I mean, she does score a lot of goals. I felt like we've faced a lot of players of that caliber. She is scoring goals for them. We got to make sure we're aware of that. We're not going to do anything differently. I mean, we got to. I think our defense and Ella's done a great job in the back. So just another big time player that we've seen all year that we got to do our job.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
No problem. Thank you.